Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the next episode of the Texas Rangers March to October. Now, I'm sorry, I know it's been over a week, close to 2 weeks, and in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have even posted that first episode when I did, because I feel like I kind of gave off the vibe that it was going to be a consistent thing right away, but I was like redoing my room, repainting the walls and all that stuff, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to record or anything for like a week or so. But now we're back, and hopefully this is going to be a regular installment on this channel until we finish the season. So if you need a little recap from episode 1, we pretty much just played opening day, took home the win in that game. And after the momentum boost, we picked up 2 more wins, but also a loss in the simulations. So we're 3-1. But based on our projected wins, we have a long way to go to really be in contention for this division. So I think in that first episode, there were a couple things that I said I would do off camera, like set the lineups. So we'll go through those real quick right here. I kind of have... It's similar enough. Across the board. We're an American League team, so it's pretty much always going to be with a DH. But I don't know, there's kind of not a whole lot to work with on this team. We're ranked dead last in terms of contact, and you can kind of see that as I'm going over everybody in that little stat wheel. Like, not many people have contact over like 65. So yeah, this is, these are kind of the lineups I'm going with. I'm not going to go too in depth. But actually, a big thing I guess I should mention is against righties, at least, I have Isaiah Kiner-Falefa at catcher, which is his secondary position, and then I have Dietrich in the lineup playing third. But then against lefties, I'm leaving Dietrich on the bench, and then Jose Trevino will be catching with Kiner-Falefa playing his primary. And then the other thing that I remember saying I was going to do off camera, and I did do, was this players to target screen. So there's a wide array of people we could use on this team, but I felt that the most glaring needs we had as of right now was a lefty reliever and a center fielder. So I just put in 2 of each of those. I went with Doolittle and Andrew Miller as lefties out of the pen, and then center fielders I put in Springer and Marte. I don't know how realistic Springer is, but I do know obviously that contract is expiring. So even though it's a trade, it'd be a trade within the division if they did it with us. Maybe it would happen just because of the contract situation. But staying on this screen, actually it's this players to shop screen. I remember I mentioned how it made me upset because I was looking at the center fielders and we have Leody Taveras as like the default center fielder in the MLB for us. You can't make call-ups or send anybody down or anything like that within March to October unless you're prompted to. And I think when you're prompted to, like, you only have one player to choose what you want to do with them. But in center field we can see, we have 3 guys that are better than Leody Taveras, that are all A potential, they're all higher overalls, that we can't bring up to the MLB. So I do have 2 of them to shop, but we discussed that before. But I was looking through this page even more to see, who else we might have. Starting pitcher, this might be even worse, because, alright, we have Lance Lynn, we have Kluber, obviously. Kyle Gibson is our 3rd guy. But then look at this, we have Edison Volquez, and Jared Eichhoff, and this Kyle Cody guy, who I don't really know of. All 3 of them are in the minors, until we get to Colby Allard, who's also in the pros, and then Joe Palumbo. So I get that in real life, you might want to have the younger guys playing and these older, washed-up guys like Volquez. Volquez is not a great pitcher anymore. I'm not saying he is, but for the purposes of March to October, where literally the only point is to win in the first year, I'd much rather have Volquez and Eichhoff in my rotation than Colby Allard and Joe Palumbo. But I don't know. There's really nothing I can do about that. I mean, there's other ones too in the bullpen. There's Nick Goody, Luis Garcia, who are both better than Jordan Lyles and Luke Farrell. Joely Rodriguez also could be a lefty in the bullpen, which we definitely need, but we don't have access to him. And then even this third baseman here, Joel Wright, he's only 72 overall, but that's a pretty good bat. I mean, with how bad our team is at contact, we could probably use that bat. He'd probably be a pretty decent DH. But I don't know. I feel like I've already dwelled on this for too long, so it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. We just got to win with the team that we can put on the field, and hopefully some of those not trade requests, but the people we're targeting, hopefully some of that goes through. But we got some games to play here today. We're hopefully going to get through a bigger chunk of games than we used to in the White Sox March to October. But we got our first moment here up. We are down by 1 in the bottom of the 8th against the Angels. Alright, so we got a runner on second here with 2 outs. We've already scored 2 in this inning. There was a graphic during the whole Heidi Watney report that said we are averaging 10 runs a game. We can't see the box scores of the games that were simulated, but judging by the fact that we have 10 runs a game on average, our offense must be performing. This is also, I think they said, the first game in the new stadium here. First home game of the year. And that just completely fooled me. Wow. Oh boy. Not a good start. I forgot how much I really have to lock in with this team on Legend difficulty. Like, I have to be completely in the zone in order to do anything with these guys. Andrews, that's not going anywhere. He doesn't have any sort of power. Look at how good of a swing that was, and that was just a routine fly. And that grounder is going to end this game. We can't win them all is going to be a very common mantra for this March to October here. At least it was only a one snowflake negative to our momentum. Alright, let's see what kind of simulation we're going to get here. I think our momentum is going to be pretty neutral. We might be able to get 1 win out of that fireball. But other than that, I don't know. Yeah, there it is. Oh, we got 2. Okay. And then we dropped the first 2 of a series to Tampa Bay, and it looks like we're going to get a chance to avoid the sweep against the Rays. So our projected wins stay the same. We moved to 5-4, good for second in the division. I'm glad how kind of a slow start everyone in the division's gotten off to. Because honestly, I don't know if plan's the right word, but my thinking was that, like, we weren't going to start off the season that great. The first month probably going to be sub 500, and I'm just hoping that as players develop and trades are made, our record starts gradually climbing until we can sneak our way into the postseason. Alright, let's get into this next one though. We got a 3-2 lead. All we got to do is keep them from scoring and we take the win. Man, it's funny how different it seems like our simulated games are from the games that we actually are thrown into. Because the graphic, ooh, we might get a double play to start this inning. Okay, I like that start. But what I was in the middle of saying is that there was a graphic that said in this series so far, the Rays are averaging 10.5 runs per game, and we're averaging 7. But then we jump into this game and it's 3-2. Oh boy. I feel like we're going to see a lot more strikeouts in this March to October than with the White Sox. Not a lot of high contact guys. Alright, how about that? 4-pitch walk with 2 outs. Let's make him pay. Alright, that's going to move him over. Base hit. I wish we could have had this with less than 2 outs, but we'll have to make do. Let's try and push a run across. They're going to take Yarbrough out, though. Sticking with a lefty, though. Aaron Loop. Oh, whoa. I didn't realize that was a grounder. And then I just kind of saw the ball up high, and I thought that was a liner down the line. But we don't get anything out of that inning. Alright, Chavez. 2 strikeouts in a row. And the grounder, as long as this play is made, we are in position to take this one home. Leclerc is going to come in for the save in the 9th. Andrews with a nice hit down the line. Let's try and get to second on that. I don't know what kind of arm Rosarena has, but it's not good enough. Leadoff double. That's a perfect start to try and get some insurance. And Gallo, what happened there? What the heck? I don't understand what happened. I guess it hit him in the foot and then just kind of stayed there. But then he threw it to third? I guess that's why it looks so weird. As it like bounced first and then hit his heel, like just grazed his heel. And then just kind of scooted away a little bit. But look at when he picks up this ball. Or more when he like finally looks. Like you're not going to get that guy out. Unless you have, I don't know, a perfect throw and the strongest arm. Oh, come on. Oh, what is happening? Oh, I messed up. I messed up big time. And he, oh my god. I have no clue what is happening right now. This is the sloppiest baseball I've ever seen. And Odor, is that gonna be made? It is. And our runner didn't go home. And that probably will be an out at first. So after all that, we come away with it with one run. Alright, let's see Leclerc here. Looks like his first save opportunity didn't go so well. But we're gonna turn that around for him here. He's got a 2-run cushion. And the bottom part of the order. There we go. Nice slider there. Ooh, look at that dot. Oh, he turned on that though. Gallo, you're gonna make this play, right? All right. I think we can trust Gallo for the most part out in the outfield. Ooh, that one. That was a little scary off the bat, but Gallo's gonna camp under it on the warning track, and we're gonna take home the win for this one. That's gonna be good to get some momentum. 2 flame balls, not too great. Alright, momentum back up to a little bit more than neutral. Hopefully we can pick up a couple wins. Alright, split that with the Rockies. And we're going to get a game against the Astros. Oh, and it's a player boost. Alright, here we go. So first of all, after that round of simulations, we moved to 8-5. So we're in the lead in the division right now. Projected wins only went up by 1. Everybody's hot though, look at that. We got, what is that, 6 people in our starting lineup who it says they're on a hot streak. Alright, but Nick Solak, he's I think regarded as a prospect still. 25 years old, a potential, and a nice little player boost here would be nice to get him hopefully developing a bit more quicker if he can maintain a pretty good season. Because from my past experience, if you do well in a player boost game, in a player lot game, that has a big effect on how that player plays for the rest of the year. I think I only got like a +2 with Eloy in the White Sox franchise, and the dude went on to hit .330 with 50 bombs. In the outfield to start, I'm not gonna... Alright. And now I'm stuck. Why... What? There we... Now I can move. I was just trying to hold up so that it didn't go past me. And I don't know what happened. I don't know. I'm not too used to road to the shows or anything as an outfielder, so I guess I can't really read fly balls too well, but maybe I could have gotten to that one and we could have avoided all that. Wow. And now they're gonna put us into the game just to watch Bregman hit a grand slam. That's nice game. Very generous of you to let me see that. Still in the first inning. Another fielding opportunity. Now we're down 5-0 with 2 on and 1 out. And another sinking liner. I'm going to go for this one. Alright. At least it didn't get past me, I guess. Still in the first inning. 9-0 now. And Altuve hits that pretty deep. Can we get there? Alright, there we go. Finally able to record an out in one of these defensive opportunities. And there we go. Finally a chance to hit here. Only down 9-0. Oh, and he gets me with a nice change up there. This is not a good start to this player lock. Well, this is a long at bat, But unless we get a hit here, it's not going to matter towards this player boost. And I don't know if he threw anything but strikeouts, I mean, yeah, he did. Well, at least that ball was put in play. I put a really good swing on that too. I don't know why that wasn't hit better. This is probably going to be our last chance here. And I feel like we're going to have to hit like a homer or something in order to salvage any kind of positive momentum. Okay, at least that's a hit. Not the best pitch to swing at, but I was kind of just protecting there with 2 strikes. We managed to get a hit, but with a 2 strikeout game already, I doubt that we're going to get any sort of positive out of this one. And that looks like that's going to do it for this game here. 1 hit only, little impact, so it's not going to give me any positives there, and we get a snowflake for the loss. 9 runs allowed in the first. But yeah, that's not what you want out of a player boost moment there. Nick Solak, he's screwed for the rest of the season now. And we got no momentum there. It's telling me to use this screen. I already did, game. I'm on top of things. Don't worry about me. Still simulating here. And now we got a game against the White Sox. I didn't really keep track of how many wins and losses we had during that simulation, but I'd guess it was about 500. We're still 11-8. That's a lot better than I thought we'd be at this point. And we're going to play this next one too. It looks like we're going to go into this game with the lead, but the White Sox are going to have the bases loaded with 2 outs in the 8th. So we got to work out of that jam and then finish off the game there. Alright, so how about this for a crossover? The White Sox are our opponent this time. Can't root for them. So we got 2 outs, bases loaded, Grandal up, bottom of the 8th with a 3-run lead. And as long as we can get out of this jam, it should be pretty smooth sailing. Oh, and we got him. That was a scary pitch. I kind of left it a little bit too far over the plate, but he pops it up. And there we go. We just got to get 3 outs in the 9th with a 3-run lead. I think I'm feeling good. Is that another one? I think I got a homer with Gallo. I think that's my first homer. Oh, no. Oh, whoops. Ugh. I guess the wind is blowing in 12 miles an hour from that exact direction. So that would make sense why I thought it was gone. And we got the strikeout there to start. I'm just sticking with Nicasio this inning, unless it gets into any sort of jam. Okay, good play at first. Santana, missed my spot. Man, I am missing over the middle a lot. But I'm pretty sure, even with the common fielding, that one's going to be a can of corn. And we finish out another win. 12-8, I think, is what the record moves to after that one. Only one flame ball of momentum there, though. Alright, let's see how this goes. I really can't believe how hot of a start we're off to this season. But without a ton of momentum, I hope we don't have too much to go before our next key moment here. Alright, what do we got? 2 wins there from momentum and a call-up opportunity. Why in the world would we call this guy up? Of all the starting pitchers we could call up, it's saying, hey, would you like to call up the 56 overall who has an 8.31 ERA on the season so far? Oh, he's also 0-3. Why? I don't understand the logic behind this. No, I'm not going to bring him up. And I'm insulted that you even made it a point to give me the option there. Alright, we got a moment here to pin a loss on a division rival. I think we went 3-2 in those simulations. Maybe 2-2? I don't remember. But our projected wins climbed up only 1 more. But with this next moment being the bottom of the 6th, I think I'm going to save that for the next one. I think we've got enough for an episode here already. I really can't believe how hot of a start this team's off to. Like I said, I was expecting like a sub 500 first month or two, And hopefully as more trade opportunities came in, we could improve the team to the point where we'd get better the later we get. But like, we're in a good spot right now, right off the bat. But that's going to be it for this second episode of the Rangers March to October. I'm honestly, this episode has made me a lot more excited for how the rest of it's going to turn out. I can't believe how good this team is doing. But make sure if you want to continue to follow this Rangers March to October, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss when the next one comes out. But with that being said, that's all I've got for this one. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.